comic is here all the way from Chicago. Put those hands together for Ron Pop.
How's it going? Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out between... I'm sorry, am I interrupting something? Thank you guys so much for coming out between viewings of the Wicked movie. Thank you. Yeah, I know this is an all-queer show, but a lot of people can't tell I'm gay by looking because I always wear sleeves. I live in Chicago now. I'm originally from a small farm town in Indiana, which means I was very poor growing up. Yeah, not like Loretta Lynn poor, but we were pretty poor. I took an ancestry DNA test once, and I'm 25% Cherokee and 75% poor white trash. All that means is I can drink you under the table, and I'm really bad at business decisions, and I'll leave you alone to figure out the ratio on that one. Anyone else here from a small town? Anyone? I can't see shit. Okay, someone, yeah. Okay, so I don't know if it was the same for you. Where are you from?
In the Pocono Mountains.
Okay, that's not a small town.
All in Pennsylvania.
Okay, there we go. So anyway, I don't know if it's the same for you, but where I grew up is very rural. It was all white. It was all evangelical. And separation of church and state never got to Indiana. I don't know if it did Pennsylvania. But I went to a public school, and we prayed before ball games. We prayed before choir concerts. God might be silent on genocide, but he was heavily involved in my high school production of Dreamgirls. And I don't go back to Indiana a lot because that's where my family lives. But I do follow some of them on social media because it makes me feel better about my life, and I'm that petty bitch. My favorite person to follow, and this is a journey, so come with me, is my cousin's husband who went to jail for selling crack out of my aunt's basement and is now a preacher. We all okay? Yeah. Yeah, like, okay, he's not really a preacher, he never went to seminary or anything, he's just got out of prison. It's like, he's a preacher like Dr. Pepper's a doctor. I like to call him a crystal Methodist. Love following him on social media because he's one of those straights who's like, why isn't there a straight pride? So every June he goes eat shit. And he's always like, hey guys, let's start a straight pride. Hey, let's start a straight pride. And like, I don't have the heart to tell him there already is a straight pride. It's called NASCAR. It's the same goddamn thing. It's a bunch of half-naked people in the sun drinking too much. The only difference is we make it look good. Does anyone here have kids? Oh, thank God, I fucking hate kids. Holy shit, I hate children. All my friends have kids, and I have to be nice to them because I'm going to need a kidney in a few years, let's be honest, but I cannot fucking stand kids. I have nothing to talk to kids about. My friend called me the other day. He had an audition last minute. He was in a bind. He needed someone to watch his daughter. His daughter is 8 years old. The most boring child I've ever met in my life. It's not a joke. Like, the only thing remotely interesting about this child is her diabetes. Oh, don't judge me, bitches. No. Only one perfect person can judge me, and none of you look like Dolly Parton to me, so... Anyway, I'm like, what the fuck ever. Bring her over, we'll watch Moana, and it'll be fine. So, we're watching the movie, and she turns to me in the middle of the movie, and she's like, hey, this is called Star Wars. Pew, 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 pew. And she starts hitting my shoulder. Yeah, cute, right? Yeah. So I was like, oh, well, that's adorable. This is called Mommy Dearest, and I slapped her across the face. I've not been asked to babysit again. Yeah. But honestly, I think what's even worse than the kids is the parents. I mean, seriously, because when my friends have kids, yeah, you guys know. Yeah. We can talk about it later. But yeah, they're bitches. They just like act like they know everything because they have kids. They reproduce, which evidently no one has done since the beginning of time. And so no matter what I say, they always have to counter me. So I'll be like, you know, I'm feeling really happy today. Oh, Ron. You don't know what happiness is until you've made your child laugh. You don't know what pain is till you've stepped on a Lego at 3 in the morning. You don't know what hell is till you've watched the same episode of Bluey 30 times. Like, what the fuck? You're not an expert because you experienced something. You're not an expert because something happened to you. I was in a production of Miss Saigon. That doesn't get me your free Veterans Day meal at Denny's. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.